Bencic gets that massive break to start the third. Really is miraculous. We're in a third set. Halep looked like she didn't have a hope physically. Missing early in the third set.
Very quickly in points. And close to the lines.
Love hold for Bencic. A quick 2-love lead for the 18-year-old from Switzerland. Second set stats are brought to you by Lindt. Lindt, Swiss Master chocolate here since 1845.
Both getting a lot of first serves in, not really going after it. And Simona with more winners and more unforced. She's taking more of the risks. One more point that second set. First set, Bencic won 2 more points. This is just such small margins. Again, it looks like Halep's cooked now.
Legs very straight. Not bending her knees.
Taking no time between points.
Quick points. Bencic winning them. Triple break point. She finds some reserves.
30-14.
This is really amazing to watch how Halep just seems to dig even deeper. You just don't think there's any more to dig. 5'6". She met her idol yesterday, Justine Enna, and she said, I was so happy to meet her and see that she was small as well. She knew it, but she could see that she'd won 7 Grand Slam titles. Made me happy. The point to that is that Halep just doesn't have that overwhelming, powerful game. She's got to work for her points. Makes this situation even tougher.
Bencic had to work a little harder than she anticipated when it was love 40, but she gets the break, and it has been all Bencic. Third set.
When something is so elegant, so soft, so luxurious against your skin, it could only be Cashmere Ultra Luxe. Nothing feels like cashmere.
Congratulations, Belinda Bencic. You're the Rogers Cup champion. Simona Halep could not continue. She walked over, shook hands with Belinda Bencic, and Simona Halep just exhausted. She had to retire. And here it is. Halep just enough energy to come over and congratulate the 18-year-old on her biggest tournament win ever. For Simona Halep, winning that second set was a champion's heart. To force the third, but couldn't push herself anymore. Belinda Bencic, it's an odd way to win your biggest tournament. Still happy. Tough to celebrate when your opponents had to retire. But it's been an amazing run for the 18-year-old, and she is going to be fun to watch in future years.
It's an incredible week for Belinda Bencic. Fought through so many tough matches, beating 4 top 10 players. Her biggest title of her career, only 18 years old. Even the way she had to fight in this championship match, up 5-3 in the second, wasn't able to close it out there, and then got the 3-love lead in the third.
The shot of the match is brought to you by Rogers.
This is from the first set tiebreak, 4-all. Simona Halep had been up 4-1. So real turnaround here for Bencic. Becoming more aggressive, fired up.
Serve up the Rogers Cup, presented by National Bank from anywhere in your home with a Rogers Ignite Internet and TV bundle. And Kelly is standing by with the champion.
Thanks, RJ. Belinda, perhaps not how you expected to win. However, this is your first WTA Premier Event title. How are you feeling?
Yeah. I mean, it feels amazing. I'm really sorry it had to end like this. I'm sorry for Simona. I hope she will be fine in the next tournaments. But for me, it's an incredible week. I cannot believe it. I think a win is a win, and I also had to fight really hard today. So, yeah, it's amazing.
You certainly fought hard, and in the first set, there was a moment where you asked your dad and coach to come down. You were near tears after a hard-fought point. What did he do to help calm you down?
Yeah, it was really nerve-wracking game today. Simona brings a lot of balls back, so it's very difficult to play against her, and I'm so happy I could turn it around in the first set, and it was just a mental battle today, so yeah.
Speaking of a mental battle, yesterday you faced Serena, beating the world #1. You weren't able to celebrate necessarily last night. Now, do you celebrate tonight, and how?
Today I will celebrate for sure. We will celebrate, and I mean, I play on Tuesday already in Cincinnati against Kerber, so there's not much time, but I hope today we can do it.
Enjoy the celebration. Congratulations.
What a sweetheart. She won everybody over in Toronto. 18 years old. The Rogers Cup champion. Simona Halep just wiped. Grueling tennis for her. And Belinda Bencic is the champion in Toronto. It's the Lint Desk Live with Andy Petrillo.
RJ, thank you. We welcome all our viewers who have been taking in the women's final for the Rogers Cup. Yes, the young 18-year-old Belinda Bencic is the champion. For the men, they are in the first set. It is Novak Djokovic, Andy Murray. Murray able to break Djokovic's serve. He has the 3-1 lead. Let's send it to the booth now here in Montreal with Bruce Rainey and Jimmy Arias.
Andy, you said it, the break of serve, and it was a couple of marathon service games back-to-back. One that Murray had to fight and scrap to hold, and then one he had to fight and scrap to break. And good on both counts. 3-1 first set. Andy Murray, the second seed and #2 player in the world now, against the #1 Djokovic.
They finished 4 games in a half an hour. And it's not because they're having such drawn-out rallies. They are having some long rallies, but they're like games. It's difficult to get the upper hand for either player at this point. It's just a question of who wins that break point, who gets the ad point, and so far it's surprisingly really been Murray.
Here we go again.
Yeah, shocker. It's deuce.
Down the middle, ace for Murray, and Djokovic's tough 2-ace was perfect. There's Murray with the hold. He has lost to Djokovic 8 straight times. Could today be the breakthrough? He's up a break. First set in the men's final in Montreal.
It's the recon mission for Tango 165. The endless search for the best berries. A midnight run for pulled pork poutine. And the empty roads of Dawn Patrol. This is summer driving.